Hey, what's going on, chat? It's your boy MVP, and we back with another video. Nah, for real though, I apologize for not posting the last couple days. I had got caught up in real life stuff, real life drama, so kind of had to handle that, had to lock in on that. But it's alright though, we back, we locked in now. So I got a video dropping every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. So make sure you turn on the notifications and you spam that like button so you don't miss a single video. But feel me, let's get into today's video. Let's get into the topic. Today we're gonna be talking about the upcoming NBA season award winners. I'll basically split the video into two parts because I don't want the video that long. So we're gonna do part one today, and then part two I'll probably drop I'm gonna drop this on Friday. I'll probably drop part two on Sunday. But basically, we're going to go through a list of the awards, and I'm going to give you two people. I'm going to give you the person that I think is going to win, no hesitation, and then I'm going to give you like a runner-up. The runner-up is basically the person that I think could win the award if the first person wasn't there, or if something was to happen to the first person, what's to happen to the first person, or if they was to win the award, I wouldn't be surprised. So it's like a 1A, 1B type of situation. But basically, we're gonna start with the MVP and work all the way down to Clutch Player of the Year. Let's get it, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, because I want to hear y'all thoughts, and let me know if I'm tweaking, because this is a very early prediction. So let me know if I'm just chatting. Well, starting with the MVP, it's kind of like between three people. It's between SGA, Jokic, and Wemby. You could probably throw a couple others, Luka, Cade in there, but those are the main three that I have. And to be honest, the person I have winning the MVP this year is Wemby. No hesitation. He was third place in the votes last season, and I think he was only third because his numbers wasn't as good as SGA's and Jokic. But I think the Spurs had a better record. I think the Spurs definitely did have a better record than the Nuggets. So I don't know how he was third place. So it definitely had to be off the stats. But y'all have to just hear these numbers. Wemby averaged 25 points, 11.5 rebounds, 3 assists and blocks while playing 29.5 minutes. Let me say that again. He played under 29.5 minutes, averaging those numbers, and he's only 22. I know I'm repeating myself again, but I gotta let y'all hear this. He's only 22. Like I said, it's not a guarantee that he gets better, because obviously age does not translate into growth. But after everything that he's shown me, I have no doubt that he's going to get it together. Play style wise and skill wise, yes, he's still rough around the edges, but skills can be taught. You can learn how to do the dream shake. You can learn how to move your pivot foot. You can learn how to do dribbling. You can learn all of that. What you can't teach is his work ethic, his determination, and his will to win. That is either you have it or you don't, and clearly he got it. He's very emotional, as some would say, but depends on how you look at it. I just see it as a person that really cares and really wants to win. So the sky is literally the limit, and I think without the minutes restriction this season, because he was on a minute restriction through the injury or something like that, I think this season he's gonna go crazy. I don't even know what his stats might be, but I think he's definitely winning MVP, no hesitation. Now for my runner-up, a lot of people might look at this questionable, but I don't think SJ is gonna win it this year. I just think it's voters fatigue, plus this person that I'm about to name, his numbers is just too crazy where it can't be ignored anymore, even though he's still dealing with the same thing, and that's the Joker. Nikola Jokic, that man is an analyst wet dream, if you get what I'm saying. His numbers are just always good, like always good. It don't matter if he's the 5th seed, 1st seed, 7th seed, he's always gonna put up immaculate numbers, and I ain't gonna lie, you gotta give him credit. You feel me? Every player has 1 or 2 seasons, 3 seasons, maybe 4 or 5 seasons where they have that stretch where they play a peak basketball at their life, and then they just go back to putting up pedestrian numbers. This man has been doing this for like the last 5-6 years, just putting up these numbers. Hold up. For context, for the last 3 seasons, let me repeat myself, and I know this is going to be the theme of the video, MVP repeating himself. But for the last 3 seasons, he's averaging 27 points, 12 and a half rebounds, and 10 assists. That's a triple-double. The only person that was, not only, but the only players that was really doing that is historical legend players. A triple-double, he averaged a triple-double so normally that it's considered normal now, when a lot of players in the league really can't do that. It's kind of crazy. But statistically speaking, besides probably 1 year from SGA, between those 3 years, there hasn't been another player than him. And I truly believe that. I don't know. I honestly don't know. We are witnessing something we've never seen, and we probably will never see from the big man again. The same way Wemby is something we would never see. It's different than Jokic. He's a whole different beast. He's a whole different mindset. I think the real problem that comes with Jokic and why he may not win this MVP or win another MVP in his career, besides his age, because he is getting older, is if he wins he already has 3 MVPs. So if he wins his 4th one, that's gonna start uncomfortable conversations where does he rank among the greatest of all time? And some people don't want to put him in certain numbers, and some people don't want to put him in certain lists because he only has 1 ring. But if you have 4 MVPs, it makes the conversation a little uncomfortable. So I don't think it's fair, but at the end of the day, you get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Everybody has their own opinions. But to my opinion, since I don't think it's fair, that's why I have him as a runner-up. Because his numbers is just statistically, and you could see when he's on the court, the Nuggets need him. When he's not, the Nuggets are like a literally bottom of the league type of team. So that's considered an MVP to me. So I think he's the runner-up. Now, the next award that we have is the Defensive Player of the Year. I think this one is a no-brainer, so I'm going to just keep it short and simple. Unless some crazy injury happens or another player has an out-of-body experience type of season, the Defensive Player of the Year is going to be Wemby, no hesitation. Like the MVP. Well, the MVP, there's other players have more of a chance, but the Defensive Player, this is an actual no-brainer, no hesitation. I think he's going to be Defensive Player of the Year until he retires or voters just literally get tired of voting for him. Yeah, I truly believe it's that bad. I know I'm sounding extra right now, but you gotta just look at the highlights in the background. He's literally making professional basketball players question a shot attempt that if it was anybody else, they would not be questioning at all. They would shoot it, no hesitation, without even thinking. But since it is Wemby, they are thinking. And I know what y'all thinking. Yes, he's 7'4". Oh my God, he's going to get blocks. That's not what I'm talking about. That's a given. I'm talking about when they got him in rotation and he's closing out to the corner, and if it wasn't Wemby, that corner man is hitting that 3, shooting that 3. At most, it's slightly contested. With Wemby, they hesitating. They're not even shooting. They kicking it out, kicking it right next to the man right next to them. And don't even get me started with if they blow by him or they drive right past him. They're not going to go up because it's going to go right back to the point that y'all was making. He's 7'4". He's going to block this shot. And yes, he may get away with some goaltenders here and there, but not every block shot is a goaltending that he's getting away with. So at the end of the day, it's like, you got to give him his props. I got to give him his credit. He's literally changing he's changing the whole coach's scheme and team's offense without just statistically getting blocks and just being in the paint. He's literally changing the game defensively. So I got to give him Defensive Player of the Year. I just think it's a no-brainer. Now, for my runner-up, because, I gotta have a runner-up. I had a runner-up for all the other awards, so I think it's only right. But I think if Wemby wasn't in the league, I think Chet will win Defensive Player of the Year. He averaged 2 blocks, which was the second highest last year behind Wemby's 3. But, give him, gotta give Chet his credit. I don't want to, because Wemby is in the league and he's going to probably win, I don't want to not give Chet his credit. He is a terrific off-ball defender that roams around. It's like a help defender type of thing going on. He's an okay on-ball defender. He's 7 foot. We're not expecting 7-footers to be like Tony Allen now. You get what I'm saying? But as long as you're not looking like Rudy Gobert's gotten better, but when he first was on that perimeter, it was looking bad. So as long as you're not looking that, the beginning Rudy Gobert, we like, all right, we could deal with it. We're not expecting you to stop Tyrese Maxey every time. You get what I'm saying? But don't look like a fool now. But outside of that, his weaknesses is his lack of strength, which allows like the stockier type of guards, forwards to like put a shoulder, put a body into him and get to the rack, get to the layup, do what they gotta do. But other than that, defensively, he doesn't have that many flaws. He has good timing with his blocks. Sometimes he hesitates, but other than that, he doesn't have that many flaws. It's just there's one person in the league that's kind of taller and a little bit better than him at defense. So it's just unfortunate timing for him. But like I said, unless something happens to Wemby, and I'm not saying something can, and I'm not saying I do want something to, but unless something happens to Wemby, maybe Checo wins. But until that something do happen, it's definitely Wemby, no hesitation. Now, for the last award, we're going to be going over the Rookie of the Year. Let me just get this out the way right now. Feel me? Don't get your pitchforks and torches out. Not yet. I haven't said anything crazy. But I know. I'm not saying that since they didn't win that they're not going to be nice. But I just think they're just, the first two is just a different stratosphere, and then they're just right below that stratosphere. And I got Cam Boozer and Darius Acuff. They're definitely my sleeper picks. I think they have the opportunity, I think they have the skill set, and I think they have the skills to actually win it. But I don't think they're going to win it. And I'm sorry, don't hate me. I know y'all love them. For my Cam Boozer fans and Darius Acuff fans, don't hate me. I'm sorry. I just think the two that I have, I just think they're on a different level, and that level involves them going at each other too. So it's just personal. But me personally, I think it's a 1A, 1B type of thing. So I'm not surprised if one or the other wins. But for me, my 1A is Darian Peterson. Ooh, man. That boy is something different. I'm not gonna lie. He was a little questionable in Kansas, with the hamstring injury, and they was talking about his motor, if he wanted to really play or not, etc. But nah, ever since getting drafted second, and he did not want to get drafted second not because he didn't want to go to Utah, I thought, I don't know, but it's more as in he just wanted to be, he really felt like he was the number one pick. Boy, has he been showing out in Summer League. He's definitely been talking that talk before the Summer League. He was telling people how he was comparing himself to Kobe, which I was a little skeptical about because, Kobe is Kobe. But I like the confidence. I'm not going to knock him for having confidence. You got to have that confidence in yourself. But boy, has he been showing it. He wants that ball. He wants that moment. He wants that opportunity. And he's going to go get it. And that's what I like. I like that about him. And I think he's going to be different. Especially that he's on Utah. They got Markin and Jackson and George or whatever. But I don't think any of them is taking the ball away from Peterson. I think it's more of Peterson rings. It's more of Peterson's team to grab. His rings to control type vibe. So I think if he stays true to that Kobe killer mindset, I don't know. I think he's gonna be a problem, and his rookie year is definitely gonna be the start. Now for my 1B, it's pretty obvious. I think we already know who it is, but let me pronounce his name correctly for y'all. AJ Dybantsa. That man is different. That young boy, that young bull, whatever you want to call him, that young prodigy is different. He puts the ball in the hoop. And what's so crazy is that you would think that they wouldn't have a rivalry, but they just naturally link to each other, throughout their whole career. So it's just like, the rivalry is just naturally born. But it's like a Chet and Wemby thing, not literally, but just naturally, like they played each other. Chet and Wemby played each other in the US 18 Olympics or something like that. Then they both play in the Western Conference, and you get what I'm saying. It was it's just a natural rivalry thing. Same thing with Darian and AJ, but they play completely different. But they put that ball in the hoop. That boy AJ is gonna drive. He's gonna you know where he's going, and he's gonna go put the ball in the hoop. It reminds me of a Kyrie-esque Giannis. It's a little more finesse, but it's still pure. Just I'm getting to the paint and you're not going to stop me. But it's not like Giannis brute strength, just overpowering dunk. He got finesse. He has the touch. He got the euro. He got the little scoop lay. He has the reverse layup. He has it all. He even got a little midi, and he can shoot. Not like Peterson. That boy Peterson got the split cat, but AJ can't shoot. So I just think it's like two different play styles, and I just think it's honestly which one is going to translate better, or which one is just going to win the Rookie of the Year. Because I think both of their play styles are going to translate. I think both of them is going to evolve their game as they get older and they play more years in the NBA. You know, they're going to learn more. So I just think the sky's the limit for them, especially with AJ playing with I don't know the Wizards roster off the top of my head, but I know Trae Young is a willing passer. Yes, he does take his shots and he has his moments, but Trae Young does pass the ball. He's going to make sure AJ gets the ball at favorable positions besides his own opportunities where, you know, he isos or, you know, he got his own plays that the coach calls. Trae is going to make sure he gets lobs, back doors, post ups, any opportunity that Trae Young thinks that he could score, you know he's going to get the ball. And I just see AJ having a plethora of opportunities to get it. The same thing with Darian Peterson. So it's a 1A, 1B. It's about, honestly, whose stats is going to be better, because I think they both going to be nice. But there's only one way we going to find out, and that's through watching the NBA season that's upcoming. But that is the end for part 1 award winner early predictions. Part 2 will be coming out on Sunday, so make sure you got your notifications on and you subscribe so you don't miss that video. Make sure to drop a like and comment down below y'all thoughts on any predictions that I had. I definitely want to hear what y'all thinking, and let me know if I'm chanting out. It's your boy MVP. Have a blessed day, and we out of here.